KOIN continues to follow now the arrest of 33-year-old James Gautreaux. Investigators say that he tried to use the internet to solicit sex with a young girl. Gautreaux once worked through a third-party contractor at Oregon Episcopal School. Both the school and his employer say he did pass background checks. But we wanted to know, how are those background checks really done?
And are there loopholes that someone can exploit? Jessica Morkert did a lot of research today to find out who's working in our schools. Jessica?
And Jenny, this is a subject that schools throughout the state take very seriously, with national and local and even character tests performed on prospective employees.
There isn't a school district in Oregon that isn't working very hard, double time, to keep their kids, their staff, their faculty safe. I mean, it's always a top priority.
Erin Hoover Barnett with Portland Public Schools gives us a glimpse at how background checks are handled in the state's largest school district. Inside school district headquarters is an office dedicated to researching everyone on campus.
With any employee, any contractor, any volunteer, we do an in-house check through the national and the local law enforcement databases using name and date of birth. That shows you not just convictions, but arrests, anything that went through the law enforcement database here or nationally. We see it.
We checked into how school districts handle background checks. And in Oregon, the Teachers Standards and Practices Commission provides background checks for all teachers in public schools, which includes fingerprint tests, which are sent to OSP and the FBI. The agency also conducts character tests on prospective teachers. The Oregon Department of Education handles all other employees, including checks on contract workers like bus drivers or receptionists. It includes checks for workers at private schools.
A background check can't catch everything. I mean, is there any defense against something that's unforeseen?
I mean, I would say that when you can look across a national law enforcement database, not just your state, but obviously you can see across the country, even arrest records, it's a pretty thorough search.
Now, Portland Public Schools says if someone has never been picked up for a crime, a background check won't help. But they say there are multiple layers to the interview process to test character. And we checked in with other school districts how they handle background checks, including checks on volunteers. And I'll have that coming up on KOIN 6 News at 6. Back to you.
Some good information. Thanks, Jessica.